Xuan is coming, and so am I. Yo, what's up, guys? Zephyr here, and obviously, I'm sure everybody knows by now, but 1.3 special program happened, and Xuan and danheng are the new 5-star banners coming out for this update. And honestly, out of the two, I definitely feel like Xuan's gonna be the most, I don't know, what's the better word here? Like, important, I guess? Because just based on her kit alone, I feel like she's going to be a must pull if you care about buffing up your characters and just kind of surviving on the field. And also, I'll tell you why, but I definitely think she is going to be a must pull if you care about numbers and just surviving and just kind of making the game easier for yourself. She definitely seems very cracked out, and obviously I'm going to tell you why. So starting off with her skill here, her skill is pretty much just a free HP up and crit up along with damage redirection. So all three of these to every member in your party for this one skill point is absolutely insane. I know I've seen some complaints about danheng's like skill, consumption, and how he's gonna be maybe a bit too much. Even though Dan has some kind of like skill thing that helps him take up less, I still think, and others do, believe that he's gonna be a bit of a problem with skills. But with Xuan, you're getting what, 3 buffs technically to your characters for 1 skill point to your entire team. Okay, already just that I feel like makes her way more important to get besides danheng. But not only that, obviously, her talent's also pretty cracked out, being as how it's a chance that you just get permanent damage reduction from her talent alone to everybody in your team for the entire fight. So not going away in a couple turns, but you can take as long as you want. So let's say you're fighting a boss here, and you get this talent to proc earlier in the fight, you're just getting free damage reduction that entire fight until you or the enemy goes down. And not only that, her talent also lets her heal once she gets down to like a certain percentage. So that's also really nice. From all that, damage redirection taken up to her, she gets a free heal. So that's also, again, that's amazing. And not only that, but her ultimate, from not only just being absolutely beautiful, I think this is the most like stunning ultimate in the game so far. Maybe only compared by like, I don't know, maybe like Welt when it comes to that, or even Jing Yun. Besides that, her ultimate is a mass, hits all enemies, quantum damage, obviously. But not only that, but it makes her talent, so her heal and all the debuffs her heal and her damage reduction to activate and trigger even earlier. Meaning that Xuan is going to heal a lot sooner, meaning that she's going to be mostly topped off, or if not, maybe it's a couple hundred HP below full. And obviously having her damage reduction happen earlier and everything to do with her talent. So it's, again, just that alone, all of those skills, her talent, her ultimate, and all that, already just seems like she's going to be an absolutely cracked character when she actually drops. And a little birdie here, if you're the type to go and see leaks and all that, I don't exactly look at them. I know something I get recommended them, and maybe I'll take a peek just to see, how they play out. But seeing what I saw, I do think she's going to be really good. Obviously, right? You can't have a cracked out kit like this and not be decent. So with all that, I definitely think she's going to be good. And obviously her technique here is letting you make this little bubble around her that will actually prevent you from getting hit by enemies, so they won't get like the advantage on you. So let's say you're trying to, run around collecting chests here and you don't want to get hit by some enemy who has some crazy range and tracking. You just pop Fusion's technique and you're protected. You will not get initiated for combat or anything. And also, when you actually do attack with her little shield on, you get her skill already activated at the beginning of the fight, which prevents you from using a skill point. So again, just that alone, and her being Xuan, obviously, I love her. That alone, I feel like is going to be really good. And also her banner seems really good. Obviously, Lynx is going to be on her banner, which is already going to make her, I feel like, more wished on compared to Dan, seeing as how people are going to try out the new character and want her. Lynx seems pretty good. I would honestly say that she might even top or run, like Natasha for like best free-to-play healer. Because, obviously her kit seems really cracked out. She has a skill cleanse, and then her ultimate also, I'm pretty sure, cleanses. And it's, again, these are stuff that Natasha has to wait until, Eidolons to actually do. So I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's either 1 or 2 that's where you can start cleansing and stuff like that, and you get a self heal and all that. So it's, when it comes to that, on paper, she does seem better than like Natasha, but obviously we're gonna have to find out and see her actually play until we can make any decision like that. But I'm excited. Oh yeah, she also gives even more max HP with her skill, I'm pretty sure, if I remember that correctly. Yeah, so it is her skill. It gives more max HP. So yeah, I'm honestly really excited for Lynx. And again, I'm sure a lot of people are too, so that's gonna bring up Fu Xuan's whole, you know, banner thing being wished on. And not only that, obviously Pella and Hook are pretty good. Pella being a really good debuffer or defense reduction. Even though I feel like she does kind of fall out around here now. Mostly her like Eidolons are okay, I guess. Stuff like that. And obviously Hook's okay. I mean, she's really good. If you want to use a fire type like Hook, you can use her. She definitely is viable. So yeah, not only that, but I know a new 4-star on the same banner with Fu Xuan being absolutely cracked out as a team character. I feel like it's gonna bring this banner really up for people. We'll just do a little comparison here between Fu Xuan's and Dan's banner. I definitely think Fu Xuan's got the better end of the stick here, but compared to Dan, because I mean March and all of them are fine. I mean these three characters are fine. They're not bad. They're not exactly crazy, but they'll get the job done. But compared to obviously the next banner, Lynx, Hook, and Pella, I definitely think this is the better side of if you want to get constellations or if you want to wish for someone on the banner. I definitely think you should get her. Obviously, I know there's gonna be the dedicated Dan fans out there who are gonna be like, no, I'm getting Dan. Which again, go for you. I might get both, seeing as how I want to cover both of these guys and just have Dan on my team since I have no imaginary type. So both of these will probably be wished on. But yeah, I definitely think Fu Xuan is getting the better end of the stick. Fu Xuan is gonna be incredible. I am super excited to get my hands on her and actually try her out and do some like just kind of see what her numbers are when it comes to her team and stuff like that. And just how much of a cracked out character she's going to be for me. Hey, it's me again. So I'm recording this after I recorded the first part that you've seen, because I remember that I forgot to talk about Japard, the only like real used shielder out here. And I remember seeing people actually comment on the live stream wondering if Japard's going to be like kind of put down or kind of pushed away to the side because of her. And that's obviously not the case, but I'm gonna make this clear for everybody and just kind of go over that. And just to kind of, you know, clear the air, I suppose. So, first of all, no, do not worry about your Japard being put out of commission because of Fu Xuan or something like that. They, first of all, do two entirely separate things. I mean, Japards are like the best shielder in the game, while Fu Xuan's more of like a buffer and like damage redirection type. So, just that alone, they don't exactly compare. And not only that, but people need to understand that you can have two preservation types, you know, like mostly for like Abyss, you have two teams. Let's not forget that. So having, I'm sorry, Japard singing. So mostly having two really good preservation types, so like Japard and Fu Xuan for one each of your team in the Abyss, that's gonna be really good for you. So also that counting, but like just don't worry about people or other characters knocking down staple characters like, let's say, Japard here. I don't think he's ever going to be knocked down entirely. Maybe there's going to be a better shielder that does what he does best even better. Then maybe he'll get knocked down a bit. But I don't think he's ever going to be bad. I don't think he's ever going to be like out of the... You should use Japard because he's really good and strong and is the best shielder. So maybe he'll lose his best shielder title. But I don't think he's ever going to be a bad unit. So don't worry about Fu Xuan knocking down Japard or, you know, replacing your Japard and, you know, you feel bad because you have a Japard and not a Fu Xuan. They play entirely two different roles, and I believe that if you had both of them, that would be really good. So think of it as a good thing if you do get Japard on Fu Xuan's banner, or, you know, vice versa, if you have one in general like me, because they're both really good. So make sure you don't, you know, disrespect my boy here. He's good, guys. He's good. He's fine. He won't be knocked away. I promise. Thank you for watching. If you have any agreements, disagreements, let me know. I'm very much excited for both these characters, and I'm excited for where this game's going, honestly. So, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.